citizens speak out. Across the globe, people are standing up to be counted as they call for more open governance as well as improved living conditions and greater freedom, including citizens in Bahrain, Libya, Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Uganda, and Yemen.
Following his government's assistance with the Palestinian Fatah-Hamas reconciliation, Egyptian Foreign Minister Nabil al-Arabi announced on Thursday, April 28th, that Egypt has decided to permanently open the Rafah border crossing into Palestinian Gaza. Doing so will help ease a blockade imposed by Israel since 2006, with goods since then that have been largely moved through underground tunnels connected with Egypt.
On Friday in Syria, over 60 people were killed as they joined in protests across the country to demand reform and show solidarity with people in the city of Deraa, which has faced some of the most brutal repression by government forces. The U.S., European Union, and UN Human Rights Council have all spoken out against the violence, with the U.S. imposing sanctions this past week on 3 Syrian officials. Around 1,000 people in Turkey also marched on Friday in a show of solidarity with Syrian brethren, demanding an immediate halt to the government abuse and arbitrary arrests so that the people may live freely and honorably.
Protests turned deadly in Uganda after citizens viewed images on television depicting the violent arrest Thursday of Minority Party leader Kizza Besigye, who had been organizing walk-to-work protests against the high cost of fuel. Citizens rallying on Friday for the first time in Kasangati and in the capital, Kampala, were met by gunfire from security forces, resulting in 2 deaths, at least 120 injuries, and 360 arrests.
In Yemen, hundreds of thousands of protesters gathered across the country Friday in a continued call for President Ali Abdullah Saleh to step down from office immediately.
Libyan leader Colonel Muammar Gaddafi offered a ceasefire on Friday, saying that he wanted to hold talks with North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, officials. Meanwhile, government forces tried to stop seaport access into Misrata Harbor, which has been the lifeline for humanitarian aid into the blockaded city. NATO troops found and dismantled several anti-ship mines that had been dropped in the harbor's waters.
Our heartfelt condolences for the loss of lives as we are heartened by the glimpses of emerging tranquility in conflicted regions, and we pray that all turmoil may end and that people everywhere choose to live in dignity, freedom, and peace.